Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Carmen Kaboom. Me. Today's video is brought to us by our unofficial sponsor, Her. I like Her. I've been trying to figure out who this is that's singing this song. I love this song. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? This is a representation of real R&B. You know, that is something that is a lost art. It has become a lost art in today's society, unfortunately, for Her. I really like Her. And, you know, I had been hearing this song. I had been hearing and seeing a lot of people on social media talk about Her. But I thought it was just another industry clown that is making an attempt at making music like a lot of today's musical clowns. But I was totally wrong. Hello, Jay Edwards. How are you? Hello, everyone. Today in today's live stream. And welcome to the Boom Boom Room, where there's never, ever, ever a dull moment. And I have been trying my best not to focus on Brittany Renner, but since Brittany wants, I will oblige. Now, I have been seeing Brittany on Instagram. Hello, Phoenicia. I've been seeing Brittany on social media, particularly Instagram, for a couple of months now. Brittany is supposed to be some type of fitness model slash industry thought. And you know, a lot of thoughts are supposedly now with their sexual exploits. And Brittany wants to be a part of that club, apparently. So behind the fitness scene, Brittany has been getting banged to the wall and the moon and back. And she wants all of us to know all about it. So she has written a book called Judge This Book. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. And it's very distasteful in my opinion, the cover. I think Brittany could have did a little bit better than that. But she wanted to get attention. And so this is a attention grabbing cover. But after you look at the cover and read it, it's still the same type of trash. You know, so trash is popular nowadays. Trash sells. And Brittany is possibly trying to get out of this Instagram thought box that she's been locked into. And I see several different sites are selling it. It's here on eBay for $29, almost $30 with some tax. So if you're interested in reading trash as it relates to screwing and telling, Brittany has a book just for you. So here is the cover. Here's the front cover. There's the front cover of it. Judge this cover. And on the back, she's on all fours with her ass up in the air. And Brittany is a cute girl, but she's not cute all the way. I think her mom is white, so you know how that goes. A lot of these half breeds, they seem to feel like just because they're half breed, they're automatically pretty, and that is not true. And Brittany, she looks like, and this is not an offense to Brittany. I'm not being mean and ugly. Brittany looks like she was almost a midget. No offense to the midgets, but those little hands, Brittany, those little arms, and that little torso, and that little smudgy butt, it is so annoying. Along with that little voice that she tries to overdo and sound like Gabrielle Union, and it's just so annoying to me. And she'll be talking on her videos, then all of a sudden, and she'll have an outburst like this. And I'm like, girl, calm down. You're doing the most for attention on this social media platform. And I'm like, wow, she just does so much. She's so extra. She's so extra, and it's totally annoying to me. But there are a lot of annoying people. And Brittany, she has a cute little body, and here she is in one um post right here. She has a cute little body, but you know, she still chooses to live the thought life. And oh my God, I cannot take anybody seriously that has had sex and had little Uzi Bird's penis in her mouth. She's been on social media claiming Uzi Bird, a little Uzi, aka Little Monster. He looks like he needs a boiling bath. Look at his face. Look at him. And a lot of people like me thought that he was a homosexual, but apparently he is going both ways. And oh my God, I don't want money that bad where I would lay down, voluntarily lay down with little Uzi. OMG. Ah! And I pity the guy that goes behind and allows themselves to be subjected to little Uzi residue via Britney. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine what those children will look like if she had not used protected sex? And she was on one post bragging about swallowing little Uzi's kids twice before lunch. Oh my God, I threw up in my mouth. I vomit in my mouth. Oh, whew, I'm getting, I'm getting lightheaded right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then this post of her and little Uzi kissing and sharing tongues. It's so disgusting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Oh my God. Do you want money that bad? Do you want to be promoted that bad? Do you want fame that bad? Oh my gosh. Little Uzi. That's just gross. Just gross. How could you screw little Uzi? How can you lick him in the face? Look, look! Oh my God. These whores are so desperate nowadays. Just desperate. But anyway, I will not take someone seriously that has had little Uzi in their mouth. I just won't do it. So let's listen at Brittany. Here's a video of her on Instagram. Just as clueless as they come. Just as clueless as they come. Just clueless. Just clueless. Let's listen at Brittany. She's a whole solid mess. Let's listen at this.
What they do is they like to put all their lines out as many as they can. Because the more lines they have, the more fish they catch. Right? Pretty simple, smart concept. Now, you think he keeps coming back because, oh my God, like, it's so special. Like, why are you still here? He really cares about me. No, he gets all messed up. He keeps coming back because you keep letting him. And he's going to keep playing on your low self-esteem because he knows that you love the idea of him more than you love yourself. It's like a win-win for him. And a lose-lose for you. I can't tolerate that shit. Y'all can have that. I would never waste this pussy on ungrateful dick. Pass that on that.
Okay. Brittany is saying.
What they do
Hold
is they
on.
divide and conquer.
Brittany's saying that she would never waste this pussy on ungrateful dick, but you wasted your pussy on a whole lot of ungrateful dick. Brittany, you got pumped and dumped several times, and I refuse to let you shit on Colin Kaepernick. She's wanting to make Colin look bad and telling us that Colin made her pay for her own transportation to get to him, to screw him. Well, that's what you're supposed to do, Brittany. You're supposed to make trash pay for their own transportation to screw them, to pump and dump them. That's not news, Brittany. That wasn't a news flash. And we don't care. You will not shit on Colin. Colin is fighting for our rights, not for thought flights. Okay? And we don't care about you screwing Drake. We don't care about you screwing whoever you screwed. And I don't appreciate Brittany possibly giving us a low body count. Brittany, you've been slutting a long time. And I refuse to accept that you've only screwed 30 guys. I'm going to multiply that by several thousand, okay? You know good and well you screwed more than 30 men, okay? You probably screw that many in one day, okay? These thoughts are something else. They can toss up at least 30 guys in one day, easily. So Brittany, with her little slutty self, she has been getting clowned all over social media because she is saying that she slept with Colin Kaepernick and he made her pay for flights. And a lot of people are clowning her for other reasons related to this tell all book. So let's read this one particular um, passage here on BET.com. Okay, it says right here. Y'all can read it for yourself if you like. It's on BT.com. Do you see it? So it says Brittany Renner clowned after saying she slept with Kaepernick and he made her pay for flights. So that's plural. So she went and did this more than one time. Okay, while some slammed Brittany Renner in her new tell-all book, others were disappointed Colin smashed and dashed. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to smash and dash trash. Why are you mad about Colin smashing and dashing? That's what you're supposed to do as it relates to trash. Okay? After Instagram model Brittany Renner announced she was releasing a tell-all book about 7 celebrity men that she slept with, people quickly fixated on her salacious story surrounding none other than Colin Kaepernick. In Renner's book entitled Judge This Cover, the model uses code names for the 7 men she detailed. Quickly, people on Twitter figured out exactly who she was talking about. In an excerpt published by Total Pro Sports, Renner alleged Kaepernick made her pay her own way when she visited him. A transcript from Total Pro Sports reads, Colin was the rebound dude after Casey. According to her, she broke up with Casey because he was treating her wrong. But if I remember correctly, she broke up with Casey to be with Colin. They first met in person while he was staying with White Cece and her family. If you read any of the old threads, you know who I'm talking about. She took an expensive Uber ride to their house to meet him. He told her that he had only slept with 25 gals in his lifetime, and she said that that was a lie. In true Colin form, he told her she had to pay for her own flights to see him. Convinced he convinced her that this was a test to gauge her true intentions and interests. Told her that if she was in it for the right reasons, she would save her money for flights. She was his best kept secret. He hid her away like a community whore, while she actually stayed with him for days and made his bed, gave her forehead kisses before he left for practice. When it was time for her to catch her flight home, she asked when was she going to see him again. He said, and she quoted, "What I want to do and what I'm going to do are two different things." That's all I'm going to say. It went downhill from there. After the excerpt was released, many people slammed the IG model for snitching on Kaepernick. Gina Francis says, so Brittany Renner really paid for her own flights to show Kaepernick she's not like these other bitches. Then she got played and ghosted without making a single coin. And now she's published a trashy tell all airing out her L's. Please give us a real whole Bible. I love you, Gina Francis, whoever you are, wherever you are, girl. I love it. Say that. Say it. Say it, Gina Francis. Say it. Okay. Um. However, some were disappointed with the allegation that Colin smashed and dashed. Eartha Kitt, someone who goes by Eartha Kitt on Twitter says, I still can't believe Colin Kaepernick made Brittany Renner fly herself out to see him and smash, then never talk to her again. I can, Eartha Kitt. I can believe it. And I don't blame him. That's what, once again, that's what you're supposed to do with trash. You're supposed to smash and dash. Okay? All right. Why don't these girls get that? Why don't they get it? You know if you're trash. You know if you're a gem. You know if you're qualified to be kept. And if you get pumped and dumped, smashed and dashed upon, you're trash. And you're supposed to act accordingly, okay? All right. Um, so Brittany is trying to really become famous for her hotels, and some people are here for it and other people are not, and she's really made some waves on social media. I noticed that her follow count has increased since the book dramatically. She was like maybe 2 or 3 million before this book released, and now she's up to 4.6 million Instagram follows. So, maybe she will be promoted from this Instagram thought position as a result of this. I don't know. I have no idea. But do you think that Britney is trying to be the next Superhead? A part of me feels like she possibly might be. And Superhead, somebody would ask Carmen Cabell, who is Superhead? Superhead, as you know, is Corinne Steffens, the thought whisperer. She has guided the thought life of many, many, many thoughts since her reign. And some would say that Superhead has lost her superpowers, but that's, something to be debated upon. But she has been keeping a low profile, or maybe she's just been busy between some man's legs and preparing another tell all book. I don't know. But so many thoughts of this generation are trying to follow in the steps of Superhead and trying to use their superpowers to bring so many men down. And then those same thoughts will turn right around and say, oh, I'm a Me Too, hashtag Me Too victim, Me Too, Me Too, Me Too. Oh, please. I'm just so sick of the thoughts being pumped and dumped, and then they get disappointed and hurt, and then they want to claim to be a victim when they were really a willing participant and things didn't go their way. and they feel bad because they didn't get chosen, they didn't get a ring, and they're just left being tossed trash on the side of the thought road. So, they have ways of trying to capitalize upon their thought activities. So, this is possibly one way that Brittany is trying to perhaps capitalize off of her thought life. And, for some girls, this may look glamorous, and Brittany is trying, in my opinion, to make an effort to make this thought life look glamorous than it really is. And I think she's really hurt because so many guys have possibly been in her inbox telling her she looks good, telling her she looks so beautiful, and giving her gifts. And, she's posted and given so many pussy pics over so many lines, via phone, inbox, etc. And now, all of that comes down to what? She's just a passed around slut in the industry, pretty much. That's what it boils down to. So all of those accolades, all of those compliments, all of those wet spots in the bed, they come down to this. Just writing a hotel book, and for some people that's an interest, but for some people it's just a sad, sad life for a young girl to be tossed around and passed around like trash, you know. So, you know, this is nothing to really be admired. It's really something to be grieving about, actually, because so many girls, including myself, we have tried for so long to do what guys do. And let me say this from my personal experience and from what so many older women I have heard say. And I didn't believe it at the time, but I have found out that it's true. Women, females cannot do what guys do and get away with it. We just can't. We're not going to be looked at the same. Now, you can try like Amber Rose and take this other way out and claim to be so proud of your body count and, jump on this slut walk train to try to shame people that condemn you for being a slut and calling you such. But what is that going to do? Look at how it has not worked out for um, the slut Amber Hose. Look at how it's not worked out for her. And we just cannot do what guys do and be looked at the same. We can't do what guys do and be treated equally. We just can't. We were not built for that life. We're not created for that. And guys, they can have sex with multiple women and nobody really says anything. We just call them a dog. Well, we really don't call them a dog anymore. We just accept it nowadays. We used to call them dogs, but that has become a term of endearment. They get applauded and looked at as the neighborhood champion, for having a high body count and smashing as many girls as will be allowed. Guys, let's be honest, guys cannot do any more than we as females allow them to do. Okay, that's why they're whores. We allow it. And it's nobody else's fault, nobody else to blame but the females. As harsh as that sounds, that's the way that it is. That's just the way that it is. A man cannot do any more than women allow him to do. And for years, women have allowed men to smash and dash. Okay? For years, women have been having sex with their best friend's boyfriend and husband, their brother, their ex, and so on and so forth. Why? Because we can, because it's an opportunity to do it, because it's fun to be sneaky and whores and low down. And, you know, Then we want to turn around and say, I need a good man. Where are the good men? How can you say and expect and demand and ask, where are the good men when you're not even a good woman? First, we got to raise the bar. We got to raise the standard. But we don't want to admit that our standards are relatively low across the board. So here we are, one generation after another, having one superhead and one Brittany Renner after another. This is what we are reproducing, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we are reproducing. This is what we are modeling for our future generations. And they try to emulate what we have done. So this is a standard that has been set. And here Brittany is following in the footsteps of former thoughts that have come before her. And she's setting the stage for other thoughts that will come after her. And the cycle cannot be continued as toxic as it is until we do the necessary work to do that. But we won't because we're selfish and we are set in our slutty, low down ways. And we need to admit that, right? Right. So, um, it is what it is. In the meantime, it is what it is. But women cannot do what men do. We just can't do it and be looked at the same. And I know a lot of females try so hard to follow in the footsteps of a man. You're not going to be looked the same. You're just going to be worn out and ran through and run amok and labeled a whore, labeled a slut, labeled a thought, and you're not going to have any walls left after so long. No man is going to want you and going to take you seriously, even though a lot of guys do like to marry whores. It doesn't last. It does not last. It just looks good and feels good to them on the surface for whatever reason. I don't understand it. But, so many guys have tried to turn a whore into a housewife. It will never, ever, ever work. Even though there are few that stay with them for a long, long time, it's nothing to be proud of. But they make the best of it because it's cheaper than going, to the strip club. They have a whore right in the house, right in the bed with them. They just roll over and stick their dick in that trash, and go on about their way. So whores do get married. Yeah, I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them are married with a high body count and no walls. And the guys don't think nothing of kissing other men's, you know, penis when they kiss their wife. And I oftentimes think about that. Let's talk about that for a minute. And I see a lot of these guys when they with these whores for, as a girlfriend or as a wife. And I see them on Instagram and Facebook kissing them in the mouth. And I think to myself, that has to be the most gross thing. How can you kiss this woman when you know she done been with all of these men? And how can you not smell the penis residue of those other guys on her mouth? How? And why would you be okay with tongue in that trash? Why would you stick your tongue in that trash bag? Why? And then let's not even talk about going down south. Oh my God, you're going straight to the solid waste department, straight into it. Especially if you put your mouth in there and dive in. You know, but something else that really, really disturbs me when I see a lot of these notorious whores kissing their babies with that mouth. OMG. That should be banned. It should be against the law. But there they go. They love to kiss their babies with that mouth. Oh my God. And I have been around a lot of penis suckers in my time. I'm not one. I'm totally against it myself. But why do they like to get so close in your face and you can just smell all of that? on their breath. A lot of times, I don't like smelling that, but I guess it smells good to them. Or maybe they're immune to that. I think that is the most gross smell. But gross is in style nowadays. So there it goes. And, you know, to each his own, whatever. But, Superhead, aka Corinne Stephens, she wrote several books detailing her sexual exploitations. I think I had bought one or two of them. And, it was interesting. Her first book, when she, you know, threw a lot of guys under the bus, that really gave her a lot of notoriety. And a lot of guys are still clutching their pearls from the first book. And I don't think she can outdo her first book, even though she's tried. She did hit a home run as much as we don't want to admit it. She did hit a home run with that first book. And, a lot of guys still have a problem with her relating to that. And I'm surprised, things have been okay, concerning that. But apparently she has some evidence to back her up, and maybe Brittany does too. Brittany, I'm pretty sure she does have receipts on these guys. So a lot of them, that's possibly why they won't say anything. But who cares that Brittany has laid that little midget body up with Colin? Who cares? We don't care. We're more repulsed with her than we are Colin. We expect more from Colin. Colin has taken several baths like Kanye had to do since he was with Amber. And so, he's probably dipped his penis in a boiling cup of water and bleach and pine sol. And so he's been redeemed. The Lord forgives Colin, and I do too. So he's going on to fight for our rights and not for thought flights. Okay, Brittany, you're supposed to pay for your own flights, Brittany. Why didn't she tell us that she did? Why didn't she tell us that she did? She got a buddy pass probably from one of her other thought friends at Delta, United, and some of them paid sponsors on Instagram probably paid for the flights. But nevertheless, Brittany, you paid for your own flights to get pumped and dumped. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. You can't shame Colin. You are the one that's shamed. Okay. And I find no fault, absolutely no fault or flaws in Colin. So your attempt to shit on Colin is a fail. Okay. And I think Brittany needs to focus on taking a bath, taking a bath, and building up those walls. Okay. Since she's a fitness model, she needs to contract or let Donald Trump and his team sponsor her some building up some walls. Okay. Get together with Donald Trump and build up those walls, Brittany. It's a shame that these young girls don't have any walls. That's why it's so important. You got to take a break from being a whore. You got to take a break, even though you might have a high sex drive. It's essential that you take a break. Give your body a break. Okay, like I'm doing. You got to take a break and let those walls heal. Okay. Let them breathe. Let some of that calm drain out of you. Okay. You need to get freshened up. Okay. And come back strong. All right. It's sort of like a athletic program. This sexual activity. You gotta sit back a while and take a break. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Okay. And one reason why I'm taking a break, I'm so afraid of that thigh gap. You know how you develop, some of these females develop a thigh gap as a result of too much of penis. I can't stand that thigh gap. Oh my God. I'm so afraid to get that thigh gap. I'm so afraid. And thank goodness that I'm fat. If you're fat, it don't even matter how much penis you've had because all that fat is right there between your thighs. So it don't even matter. You can't see it either way. And but in the event that I lose weight, there that motherfucker go. I'm so scared that motherfucker gonna show up if I lose weight. So I gotta keep an eye on it. I am monitoring between my legs. It looks like you can see the actual imprint of the dick. That looks so gross to me. But some people, it's a turn on. I don't think it's a turn on. It's a turn off. It makes me want to bump. Like Keisha. What's her name? Keisha Cole. My God, my God. I saw Keisha the other day on Instagram, and Keisha had turned around and took, like a lot of them thoughts like to do, turn around and took a picture. My God, my God. I could see the other side of the world through Keisha's legs. Oh, Keisha ain't got no friends. If she had friends, real true friends, they would have told Keisha, that don't look good. I'm not gonna take this picture for you. This just not gonna be a selfie that you're gonna be able to put on Instagram because this don't look good. But somebody went ahead and took the picture for Keisha. And I tried not to post it. I tried, but I went ahead and posted it. And somebody got mad and said some awful things in their head about me, as they usually do. And I think I've taken it down since because I couldn't stand to see that gross picture on my page for too long. But it is what it is. And that thigh gap, you got to be careful with the thigh gap because that thigh gap will tell a story on you as it relates to your body count. My God, it's a lot of girls with a wide thigh gap, like that other girl, Keisha K. Or the one that's married to ugly Gucci Mane. Man, she got that little waist, that little bitty waist, and that wide, gross thigh gap. I wish you would. I'm so glad lately. She must have heard me when I said it a while ago. Lately, she haven't been taking pictures with her legs spread wide open. I'm so glad. Thank you, God. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you so much. Man, she don't even understand how nasty it looks. But for some people, it looks good. I don't think so. But anyway, keep an eye on your thigh gap, ladies, because that thigh gap will tell a story on you without you saying a word. It's gonna tell all your business without you saying anything. Let's listen to this foolish, silly girl, Brittany Renner, once again. Here she is on Instagram.
Intimate with in the past text me today, trying to see if you could still fuck me. I mean, obviously. Oh, pussy got some power. Asking me what's up. I informed him, I want to have sex with purpose. He's like, what does that mean? Baby boy, like, what do you mean? What does that mean? I told him I want it to mean something. Stupid. I've had meaningless sex, and it got me nowhere. And although sometimes it feels liberating being able to get away with the type of behavior men get away with, you still have to go back to the original reason why you're doing it. And for me, it's just been empty. Like, I want, leave it in. All these women, there's only one you. I want to give you a ring and a baby type. So it just requires, a different outlook. Gentlemen I have been intimate with.
She really is clueless. 50s early. She's young. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's in her 20s. She's real young and seemingly very clueless. And she's talking about she wants sex with meaning. How can you want sex with meaning when all that you are displaying is your body? I mean, you're not giving them an incentive to want anything else with you but sex. If that's all that you're displaying or alluding to on your Instagram and other social media pages, every other post, she's showing her ass, she's showing her pussy, she's showing her titties, even though they're a little bitty A or B cup. She's showing all her body and in between her legs. So why else would any guys be interested with her for anything else other than sex? She's not exhibiting any brain power. Okay? So why would any guy be interested in her brain or anything that she wants to do in her life other than fuck? Okay? If that's all that she's showing, that she's a fuck bucket on social media, and that's attracting these guys, why would they want to have a conversation with you, Brittany? Why? Why? They don't care anything about you other than fucking you and finishing in your mouth. That's it. That's the extent of that. That's the relationship, and it's not complicated. It's nothing complicated about it. Okay, so you just have to come to terms with that and admit that and make a decision. Make your own informed decision what you want to do with your life. Okay, you are the one that's showing and advertising that you are a whore. Okay, so just like any advertisement at Target, Walmart, JC Penney, if we see something that attracts us and we're interested in, we're gonna go to the store and get it. And sometimes we take it back. Okay, if we don't want it for whatever reason, we take it back or we throw it away. That's the way that it goes when shit is for sale. Okay? Or given away. That's just the way that it goes. Only things with value is something that we keep and take care of and honor. You know, if you all on social media like this, why would a guy want to have a conversation with you? Why would a guy want to have meaningful conversation with you, Brittany? Why? Why? Be serious now, Brittany. You're young. You're full of calm. You're probably dumb, but come on, Brittany. It's time to wise up, honey. After you've been through this so many times, it's time to wise up. Okay? And it's a shame that so many of these females are not teaching their daughters nothing other than be a whore, a repeat whore. Ah, it's ridiculous. And they're not even trying. A lot of these females, their mothers are not even trying to guide them and direct them into a better way because this is the way that they get them. This is the way that they conceive the girls. So how can the mothers tell them anything better? How can the mothers lead them to a better way? How can the mothers tell them anything righteous? You know. So everybody's failing in that regard. Everybody. Say it. And I have seen her post her mom. I think her mom is white, but I've never seen her post her dad. I don't know where he is. He probably did her mom the same way that these guys are doing her. Smashed and dashed. And the cycle repeats itself. And she's got a lot of friends on this Instagram page posing with these other thoughts. So thought is life. Hoe is life. So she's destined to be doomed in that regard. You know, it's really sad. What good is having money and fame if you don't have a functioning brain? You know, and you're still just trash, even if your bag is a hefty. Even if your bag is glittery and golden, it's still a trash bag. Okay? So we have to aspire to be better women. Really, seriously. Seriously. But a lot of these females on social media nowadays, they don't have anything going for them but posting about their body, advertising their body. You know, this is all that they have to offer. This is all that they want the world to see. But then they want to turn around and be taken seriously. How? How can you be taken seriously when you are showing your body, and letting every guy know that you're available for sex, 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 sex? How? How can a guy take you seriously when you all on social media doing all of this? How? How? And then you're amazed and you're surprised that you get smashed and dashed. You're surprised by that, really? Wow. But anyway, it is what it is, and so it shall be. Right? It's really sad. So let me read some of y'all's comments. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining the live stream today. D Diamond says, I wonder if them girls stink when them thigh gaps. They probably do. D Diamond. How can they not? How can they not? How can they not? 50s early says low self-esteem and sense of self. Yes. J. Edward says they shouldn't stink with the steady breeze that flows through that gap. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, J. Edwards? It's a constant breeze coming through that gap, and it's so wide. Ah, ventilation. In-house ventilation. Yes, indeed. You would think it would be fresh with all that air coming through that wide trash bag gap. It's just disgusting. I can't stand that wide thigh gap. And for some people, it's sexy. I don't think it's sexy. In my opinion, it is not sexy. It's gross. It looks gross. Gross. J. Edward says, well, I should be safe. I have no gap. These gaps are all friction. Big girl problems. Yes, indeed. 50s early says Brittany sounds so irritating. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And it's sad to hear these young girls. And I mean, they are totally clueless. Clueless, in my opinion. D Dime says, let that coochie catch a breath. What? Let that coochie catch a breath. Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. Eric says, I don't believe that Superhead hasn't encountered a STD. Isn't that the truth? She done talked about everything else in her books, but she ain't talked about them STDs that I know about. And you can imagine she probably has gotten some. How can they not get one or more STDs when they constantly being passed around like that? How can they not? How can they not? And I'm surprised they ain't caught a STD in their mouth and that's done caused their whole mouth to fall off. I mean, just disgusting. Just disgusting, you know. Man, oh man. Eric says Amber Rose kisses her son in his mouth. I've seen that, Eric. I have seen pictures of that on social media, and I just get so disgusted when I see her kissing her son in that mouth with that mouth. Oh my gosh. Oh, awful. Awful. Wow. Yes, D Diamond. D Diamond says, look at Amber Rose. She's a prime example. Yes. Eric says they try to beat the stigma of that society has placed. There's no way around it, Eric. It is no way around it. And they play right into the stigma. So how can they beat it if they're playing right into it? You know? D-Dime says, it gets old, these thoughts. Let's bring back some classy women now. I know that's right. Can we please do that? Please. Yes, Eric, another superhead has risen. I think she's trying to be another superhead, but I don't think she can. She can follow in the footsteps, but I don't think she can rise to the level of superhead. I think she's trying though. So we'll give her an A flat for her efforts. We'll give her an A flat, an A minus for her efforts. So do we need to give her a D? I think we need to drop her down to a D minus for her efforts. Yeah. Um, who is she? She's supposed to be an Instagram model. You know what that means. In a lot of cases, D diamond, a lot of times that's just another word for Instagram thought, Instagram whore. They call themselves an Instagram model. You know, whatever. Um, J. Edward says Superhead is the Kim Kardashian of the video thoughts. Yes. You know the video thoughts, their reign has pretty much slowed down. We don't really hear a lot and see a lot of the video thoughts anymore. But I think the Instagram thoughts have taken the lead. I think they've taken the place of the traditional video vixen, video thoughts, perhaps. That's the new wave right now. Instagram model, Instagram thought. And so many young girls aspire to be an Instagram thought. It's really disgusting. It's really sad. It really is. Um, Kielchi Born says these women are so beautiful and do these things to themselves. Yes, they do. They do it voluntarily because they have no leadership, no one to guide them in the proper way, in my opinion. And they look at these other females that are older than them on social media and they emulate a lot of what they see older females do, regardless of whether you see yourself as a teacher or not, regardless if you think that anybody else is paying any attention. A lot of these kids who are not your kids are paying attention to everything that we do on social media. And they try to emulate a lot of that. Look at a lot of these young girls when they posing for pictures. They posing with their butt out or they posing with their tongue out. Where did they get all that from? They done seen some older females doing it. And everybody giving them likes, pushing the like button on social media, telling them, you go, girl, you looking good. You fierce. You know, they want that same level of attention. So they do the same things. They copycat that inappropriate behavior. So a lot of these females who are older are to blame, as well as a lot of these unfit mamas, you know. But we don't want to take responsibility and hold these people accountable. But that is the truth of the matter, in my opinion. Ugh, it's really sad. It is. It's really sad. Jay Edwards says all these celebrities must be on prep with all this baby swallowing that's going on with just this woman alone. All I can say in 6 degrees of separation is going to fuck a lot of people around. What you choose to do or who you choose to do it with should be kept private. And I thought he was batting for the other team also. Talking about Lil Uzi. I thought it was too. I guess he's bisexual. And also so basically she is what you like to call doo-doo mouth. Wow. 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 Hello everybody in the chat. How are y'all today? Milano says Lil Uzi. I guess you talking about Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi looks like somebody's great aunt. Yes, I agree. But you know, when you mess around with Lil Uzi, you really don't hit the bottom of the barrel of the garbage can. You really, I mean, how can I take you seriously when you lay down with Lil Uzi? When you suck on Lil Uzi, okay? How can I take you seriously? Seriously, You really don't ran out of options when you mess around with Lil Uzi. Okay. Ah, my God. And she's proud of that. She is proud. She's claiming Lil Uzi, but Lil Uzi ain't claiming her. You know that's pretty bad. She's claiming these other guys, but notice how none of these guys that she's claiming and acknowledging, none of them have acknowledged her. None of them have claimed her. They probably are ashamed of her, you know? And yeah, she was a secret, like she said, a community secret, because she was a calm dumpster. Most guys don't respect calm dumpsters, Brittany. They're ashamed of them. That's why you're a secret. They're ashamed of you. You're nothing to be proud of. That's why they don't tell anybody about you. They don't take pictures and selfies with you and post it on their social media. They're ashamed. And I don't blame them. I would be ashamed too. I would not acknowledge you if I was a guy and I was with you. I wouldn't. You would be a secret. Yes. You know, what guy doesn't want to get his penis sucked and, screwed and rolled real good every now and again? Especially if it's free and no strings attached, you can't blame them for wanting to dumpster dive every now and again. Dumpster diving is fun. Yeah. So we can't blame the guy, especially if it's available. You know, that's what a lot of guys do. They dumpster dive. And then they clean themselves up and marry, hopefully, in a lot of cases, a decent woman that they can be proud of and show off, after they've had their run in the trash can. That's what they do. That's what a lot of females do, you know. But unfortunately, some females and males, they live that whole life all their life. And it looks bad on a lot of them. It really does. Jay Edwards says, well, I should be safe. Okay, I already read that. Kai Styles says it's trash. I agree. D Diamond says, I wonder if them. Okay, I read that already. I guess I got to start at the bottom. 50s early says, and Jay Edwards, that's totally believable. Cancers can be contracted through oral sex, according to studies and statistics. Now, notice how they have told these people and they have announced that there are some new STDs. They still screwing like ain't nobody said nothing. AIDS and HIV is very rampant. They still screwing like ain't nobody said nothing about AIDS and HIV. What is it gonna take? I guess just death itself before they will stop and turn their life around, you know, or be more responsible when it's pretty much too late, you know. But everybody has a choice, and that's the life and path that they choose. And so be it. Tanisha says most celebrity guys like girls like that. Great bodies, I guess. J.R. says, I believe Kirk Douglas said that's how he developed throat cancer from a lot of oral sex from various women. Where is Kirk Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones? I have not seen them in a long time. And I haven't seen Kirk since he made that announcement that he got throat cancer from oral sex. Where is he? Is he still alive? I haven't seen or heard from him and his wife in a long time. 50s early say low self-esteem and sense of self. I agree. I totally agree with you. But you know, we just have to be better women and more responsible guys. And a lot of these girls are just fame hungry. They desperate for money and they'll do whatever it takes to get it, even at the expense of degrading and subjecting, their bodies to imminent danger. They don't care because, a lot of times, in a lot of cases, a lot of these females, they come from nothing and they develop a desire for something so bad in the form of material gain because they want to impress other people and they want to be in a position of financial security. So, they're willing to put their pussies on the line and do whatever it takes to try to finesse a lot of these guys' pockets and wallets and bank accounts. And they don't care about throwing these guys and their, um, reputation under the bus, you know. And it boils down to a lot of people not really having any care or concern for nobody, including themselves. And that's a dangerous individual, a person that doesn't care about themselves. What more won't they do to you if they don't care about sacrificing themselves at the expense of a dollar and a little bit of fame? You don't you shouldn't want to be around that type of person, you know. But we live and we learn, and life is all about choices, and it is what it is. Okay, Jay Edward says, yes, I believe he's in remission. Talking about Kirk Douglas, and have made one or two films since. Okay, I haven't seen anything from him in a long time. I really like him as an actor. He's a very great actor. I really like him. And his wife, Catherine Zeta Jones. They're both a what I consider to be a great example of a power couple. I really like them. They're a very talented couple indeed. And respectable couple also, in my opinion, but I'd like to see more work from them. I haven't seen them in a long time. And you know, so as it relates to the thought life, you know, mamas don't let your babies grow up to be a dick sucker. Because that's not admirable and nothing noble to try to achieve. You know, teach your children better and try to be better, because it all starts with us. Whether we like it or not, we are the first teachers of children. And what we do oftentimes influences the next generation. They are watching us at all times. So whether you're a parent or not, we're teachers and we are teaching a lot of these younger kids, and they are emulating a lot of things that we see. And then, that is forming our society and building upon the mess that we've already made, you know? So, if we want better men, we have to be better women. And for some, that's a harder feat than others. For other people, for other females, that's a easy, natural, noble task. But for some, they have not seen that model, so they don't know what that is. Being a good and decent woman, they don't know what that is. So, this is where we are. We have a lot of females who are in a position to just take and exploit guys and exploit themselves and exploit their own bodies for a dollar and a little bit of fame. And, that's a great ingredient for the dysfunction of our society and destroying. That's a recipe for destruction. And, we wonder why we have relationships in shambles. This is a great example of that. A lot of people are sleeping with a lot of people with an underlying agenda in mind. So you would have to consider that and, take the lessons displayed from other people and try to make better choices as it relates to who we get involved with, even on this level as regular people or on the level of an athlete, entertainer in the rap industry, or wherever. The same blueprint applies across the board, regardless of status or ethnicity, in my opinion. Okay, Eric says it's gonna be sad a lot of younger children don't see all the stuff their mothers have done on the internet with other guys. It's sad that even in nature, the animals parent parents, they teach their offspring what they need to know to survive. These parents know now don't do that. They teach their kids what's gonna harm them. I agree 100%, Eric. And when we rise to a place where animals have better um my sense, have a better sense of self than human beings, we're in a bad place. It's a sad day on the earth when we have more respect and admiration for animals. When God gave us dominion over animals, and you got a lot of animals that have better and a richer sense of self than a lot of these human beings. Yes, animals teach their kids survival skills. What are these parents teaching their daughters? Dick sucking skills, twerking skills, fucking skills, things that are going to destroy them, not help them to survive and maintain their life. We're having females that's teaching their kids how to be destructive, self-destruction. That's what they're teaching them. And it's really sad that a lot of the animals have better sense than a lot of these human beings. It's really sad to see this. Oh my God. But here we are. And where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Now that we are here, where do we go from here? You know, it's really awful. And it's a lot to think about. Okay, you guys, I have enjoyed you all so much. Now I will get off of here and probably eat me some more sweet corn on the cob. Oh my gosh, I was eating that earlier. It was so, so good. And I drunk the last of my kiwi strawberry Snapple, and I'm so sad about that. And I don't know why the people at the Dollar Tree won't get any more. They keep lying to me and playing with my emotions, telling me some more is coming on the truck. Where is the truck? Where is it? Oh. And I'm trying not to develop a addiction to this kiwi strawberry Snapple, but it's almost impossible because it is so, so good. Okay. And I need some more. ASAP. I really do. It is so delicious, especially when it's good and cold and it just hits my throat right in there. Oh my God, what a feeling. What a feeling. You know what I mean? Oh my God, get some kiwi strawberry Snapple in your life, and your life will never be the same. Okay? That's what I say. And I love kiwi strawberry Snapple. OMG. What am I going to do without it? What am I going to do without it? Okay. I have no idea. But anyway, I am loving. I tried to make me some Mexican corn and I failed. Failed after buying that high price um cojita. I think it's pronounced cojita cheese. Oh my God, I threw the whole bag away after I tried an attempt. After I made an attempt to make the Mexican corn, I flopped at it. Flopped. I don't know what I did wrong. And but I like how it looks. I haven't actually tasted it. I know a lot of the fairs, they sell it at a lot of the, county fairs. But I've never had it at the fair. I tried to make it myself after I saw somebody on YouTube make some recently, and I failed at it. Fail, fail, fail. But I'll try again, you know. And man, that corn was so good. Nevertheless, I had some chicken and oh, it was a flop also. The chicken was a flop. Because I usually batter it in egg wash in a little milk and then batter it. But I didn't do it like that this time because I didn't have any egg. And I just did it in the chicken batter. And, I don't really eat fried chicken, but I did it today because I had a taste for it. And it was a flop. But, I still ate it, and I might go in for round two in a little bit, but I'll probably put that in the oven this time around. And I don't have any more corn on the cob, so I don't know what I'll eat with it this time. But I got some pumpkins, what is it? Pumpkin praline ice cream, and I'm thinking about having that for my dessert. I don't know. But I am needing to go to rehab for this pumpkin spice situation. Let me tell you. And I still gotta go to Buffalo Wild Wings and try their barbecue pumpkin spice chicken wings. I just got a feeling it's gonna be nasty, but I gotta try it. I'll try almost anything once. Almost anything. But one thing I'll never ever ever try is chitterlings. Hell no. I seen that shit, and that's what it is. It's a package of shit. I saw that yesterday at Walmart on the shelf, and I just got so repulsed. You got shit in a package. That's what it is. Stop trying to make it look cool. It's still shit in a bucket, shit in a packet, shit, shit, shit. That's what it is. And I hear so many people say it's so good. And they put hot sauce on it and they do this and that with it. It's still doo doo. Okay? No matter how much you wash it, no matter what you do to it, it's still doo doo. Ugh. Gross, gross, gross. I don't never want to try that. And I will never change my mind. I don't need a taste test to know that it's gross. Okay, it's intestines that doo doo has passed through, and doo doo is still there. I don't care how much you wash it. Oh my God, that is so disgusting. Ugh, but to each his own. You know what I mean? Some people eat pussy. Other people eat shit. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. But anyway, you all have a great day and try to get some pumpkin spice something in your life. Something. They got so much variety of pumpkin spice, this and that. And Thanksgiving is right around the corner. We're gonna have even more pumpkin, this and that. And I just about done had enough of this pumpkin stuff. I like it, but I'm tired now, okay? And I still haven't eaten my pumpkin spice Cheerios. What am I waiting for? I think I'll eat it in the morning. But I think I won't because I won't have time. Lord have mercy. So much of this pumpkin spice stuff is occupying my time. I got things to do other than sit in the middle of all this pumpkin spice stuff. I got things to do. But anyway, you all have a great night, and I will talk to you all another time. We always got something to talk about. There's never, ever, ever a dull moment in the Boom Boom Room. And thank you all for joining me here. We got kicked out of the other Boom Boom Room. But one thing about it, when they made one Boom Boom Room, they made another and another and another. And all boom boom rooms are not created equal. It's only booming when Karmika Boom is in it. Don't misunderstand that, okay? And thank you all so much, those of you that have donated to me. I really appreciate you. Thank you all for subscribing to the new Karmika Boom Reloaded page, and we have so many great and exciting things in store in the future. So just stay tuned as they develop. And if you would like to donate to me, don't let the trash deter you from doing that. Don't try to make them, don't let them donate shame you. Do what you want to do. It's your money. And I would appreciate if you donated to me. So if you like to donate, no matter how much or how small, go ahead. You can donate via Cash App. My Cash App is $sign Karma Kaboom. And my PayPal, I think, is paypal.me//Karma Kaboom. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Holla at your girl. And don't let your girls grow up to be like Superhead and Brittany. But you got a choice. You do what you want to do. For some, hoe is life, but that shouldn't be the life that we aspire to be. And just because you started out a whore doesn't mean that you got to go out as a whore through the door of life. You can be redeemed. Look at me. I am a recovering whore. You know, whore doesn't have to be your life. You too can be redeemed. Holla at your girl. Peace.